Have you heard about the 71-year-old who peacefully passed away during his sleep last night? His family was taken completely by surprise. He appeared perfectly healthy the previous day, with no significant medical concerns. It was an ordinary evening like any other, yet by morning he never awakened. What caused this tragedy? Could something have prevented it? The reality is that after reaching 70 years of age, certain bedtime routines can quietly endanger your health, elevating the risk of serious conditions including strokes, heart attacks, and even unexpected death. Most concerning is that many individuals aren't aware they're making these potentially harmful mistakes. In this presentation, we'll explore 4 nighttime habits that individuals over 70 should eliminate. These seemingly innocent routines may appear harmless but can significantly impact your health and lifespan. Some might be surprising, while others may be practices you've maintained for decades without question. By the conclusion of this presentation, you'll possess the essential information to safeguard yourself, enhance your sleep quality, and wake up feeling more energetic and healthier each morning. I encourage you to watch until the end, as the final habit is one that most elderly people unknowingly practice every night, potentially placing them in considerable danger. You'll also discover alternative approaches to ensure safer, healthier sleep. Let's begin. First harmful habit: consuming substantial meals too late in the evening. One of the most common yet dangerous bedtime practices for people over 70 is eating heavy meals shortly before sleeping. You might consider it harmless. Perhaps you've done it for years without apparent consequences. However, as we age, our bodies process food differently than before. What and when you eat before bedtime can substantially affect your sleep quality, cardiovascular health, and risk of sudden nighttime complications. Consider how, when you were younger, you could likely enjoy a large dinner late at night and sleep comfortably afterward. Now, after 70, your metabolism has slowed, your digestive system operates less efficiently, and your body requires more time to break down food. This can result in acid reflux, disturbed sleep, and elevated blood pressure, all factors associated with increased risk of heart attacks and strokes during sleep. If you've experienced middle-of-the-night awakening with heartburn, discomfort, or heart palpitations, your late-night eating habits may be responsible. When you consume a large meal just before bed, instead of focusing on deep, restorative sleep, your body remains busy with digestion. Your stomach produces acid, your intestines work excessively, and your heart rate remains elevated when it should be decreasing. This creates a chain reaction in your body, keeping you in a lighter, more restless sleep state and increasing the likelihood of sudden cardiovascular events. For instance, if you enjoy a late-night snack, perhaps a heavy pasta dish or a greasy burger, right before retiring, you might feel satisfied, but as you recline, your body struggles to contain stomach acid in its proper place. It may rise into your esophagus, causing discomfort, coughing, or choking sensations that startle you awake. Over time, chronic acid reflux, GERD, can weaken throat and airway muscles, increasing the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a serious lung infection that can be fatal for seniors. Moreover, late-night eating can contribute to blood sugar spikes. If you have diabetes or are at risk, this habit can cause glucose imbalances, complicating your body's ability to regulate blood sugar during sleep. Research indicates that seniors who frequently eat late at night have higher chances of developing metabolic disorders contributing to heart disease. The recommended alternative: try to finish your final meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. Second harmful habit: excessive liquid consumption before bedtime. Many people consider constant hydration beneficial in all circumstances. While this is generally accurate, consuming too much liquid, particularly before sleeping, can actually become harmful as you age. If you're over 70 and regularly find yourself awakening several times throughout the night to visit the bathroom, it may be time to reassess your evening liquid intake. The concern extends beyond interrupted sleep. This habit can also elevate your risk of falls, cardiac issues, and even gradual cognitive deterioration. Here's why this matters as you age. Your bladder naturally becomes less effective at retaining urine for extended periods. The muscles weaken. Your kidneys continue filtering fluids during nighttime hours, and your body develops increased sensitivity to even minimal amounts of liquid in your system. This means consuming a large glass of water, tea, or juice before bed significantly increases the likelihood of waking during the night with urgent bathroom needs. While this might appear to be merely a minor inconvenience, the consequences can be considerably more serious than anticipated. Imagine waking suddenly in the middle of the night with a full bladder. Attempting to rise quickly from bed, your blood pressure hasn't had sufficient time to adjust. This can trigger postural hypotension, a sudden blood pressure drop upon standing, potentially causing dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. Many elderly individuals experience this without recognition, and unfortunately, it represents one of the most common causes of dangerous nighttime falls. A routine bathroom visit can transform into a life-threatening incident resulting in fractures, head injuries, or worse outcomes. Beyond falls, frequent nighttime urination, nocturia, can severely disrupt your sleep cycle. Each time you wake and illuminate your surroundings, your brain mistakenly interprets it as morning. This interrupts the natural production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for deep, restorative sleep. Over time, poor sleep quality can compromise your immune system, increase blood pressure, and potentially accelerate cognitive decline. Research indicates that seniors who frequently awaken during the night face higher risks of developing dementia and other memory-related conditions due to chronic sleep disruption. However, hydration remains important. What's the optimal solution? Rather than eliminating liquids entirely, try modifying your intake schedule. Consume the majority of your fluids earlier in the day and gradually reduce intake by late afternoon. If you experience thirst in the evening, take small sips rather than consuming a full glass at once. If you drink caffeinated beverages like coffee or tea in the late afternoon, be aware that caffeine functions as a diuretic, increasing urine production and exacerbating the problem. Another suggestion: be mindful of hidden liquid sources in your diet. Soups, high water content fruits, and even certain medications can contribute to fluid retention and increase the probability of nighttime awakening. By implementing small but intentional adjustments, you can significantly enhance your sleep quality, reduce nighttime fall risks, and support your overall long-term health. If you're still following this presentation and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to indicate your presence. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and activating notifications so you won't miss future videos. Your support enables us to continue producing quality content to inform and inspire you. Now let's continue to the next topic. Third harmful habit: maintaining excessive bedroom warmth. A warm, snug bedroom might appear inviting, but for those over 70, maintaining too high a temperature during sleep can quietly endanger your health. Many older adults mistakenly increase their thermostat settings or use heavy blankets, believing this will enhance sleep quality. However, sleeping in overly warm environments can elevate risks of cardiac problems, dehydration, and poor sleep quality, often without your awareness. As we age, our bodies become less effective at regulating temperature. The capacity to perspire and release heat diminishes, making it easier for body temperature to rise excessively, particularly during sleep. When your body overheats, Your heart must work harder to cool you down, placing unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system. This can be particularly hazardous for seniors with existing heart conditions, hypertension, or circulatory issues. Consider this. Have you ever awakened feeling sweaty, restless, or slightly breathless during the night? That's your body struggling with temperature regulation. Research indicates that sleeping in warm rooms increases dehydration risk, even without experiencing thirst. Mild nighttime dehydration can cause blood thickening, raising the likelihood of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes, especially in older adults. Let's examine an example. Consider Frank, a 74-year-old retiree who enjoys reading in bed before retiring. He maintains his bedroom at a comfortable 75 degrees Fahrenheit and uses thick blankets for warmth. Yet night after night, he finds himself restless, awakening drenched in perspiration, and feeling lethargic the following morning. What Frank doesn't realize is that his warm sleeping environment disrupts his natural sleep cycle, preventing him from achieving the deep, restorative sleep stages essential for optimal health. A cooler room promotes better sleep by encouraging the body's natural lowering of core temperature. This process is crucial for deep sleep, which supports memory consolidation, immune system function, and overall longevity. Seniors who consistently sleep in cooler environments report awakening feeling more refreshed, energized, and mentally alert. What's the ideal sleeping temperature? Experts recommend maintaining bedroom temperatures between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal sleep quality. If this feels too cold, try using layers of breathable cotton blankets instead of heavy synthetic ones that trap heat. Wearing light, moisture-wicking sleepwear can also help regulate body temperature throughout the night. Another simple technique: open a window for fresh air or use a small fan to maintain air circulation. This not only assists with cooling, but also improves air quality, reducing the risk of respiratory issues that can disturb sleep. Making this small adjustment to your sleep environment can significantly impact your overall health. By keeping your bedroom cool, you reduce cardiovascular strain risk, promote deeper sleep, and wake up feeling more rested without the dangers of overheating. Now let's discuss one final bedtime habit that's particularly risky for seniors, yet many people unknowingly practice it every night. This might surprise you. Fourth harmful habit: improper sleeping position. Most people don't consider their sleeping position important, assuming that comfort is sufficient. However, after age 70, your sleeping position can affect your health much more significantly than you might realize. Incorrect sleeping positions can lead to breathing difficulties, poor circulation, and even increased risks of heart failure or stroke. Yet many seniors unknowingly sleep in ways that place unnecessary strain on their bodies night after night. Here's why sleeping position becomes increasingly important as you age. Your body naturally undergoes changes in muscle tone, lung function, and circulation. Lying in an incorrect position for extended periods can restrict airflow, decrease oxygen levels, and apply pressure on critical blood vessels, hindering your body's proper functioning during sleep. Over time, this can contribute to various issues ranging from snoring and sleep apnea to more serious conditions like nighttime cardiac strain. For instance, sleeping flat on your back may seem comfortable, but for many seniors, it's actually among the riskiest positions. When lying on your back, gravity causes your tongue and throat's soft tissues to relax and fall backward, partially obstructing your airway. This can lead to obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where breathing repeatedly stops and restarts during sleep. Many individuals aren't aware they have this condition, yet it can significantly increase risks of heart disease, hypertension, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Consider someone like Robert, a 76-year-old who consistently slept on his back. His wife noticed he would occasionally stop breathing momentarily at night before gasping for air. Initially, he dismissed this, attributing it to normal aging. However, over time, he began waking up feeling exhausted, experiencing headaches and difficulty concentrating during daytime hours. When he eventually consulted his doctor, he discovered his sleeping position was contributing to undiagnosed sleep apnea, placing nightly strain on his heart. Even without sleep apnea, incorrect sleeping positions can affect circulation. Sleeping on your right side, research suggests, places additional pressure on the heart, making efficient blood circulation more difficult. This is particularly concerning for seniors with cardiac conditions, as it can contribute to fluid accumulation in the lungs and legs, potentially leading to congestive heart failure over time. So what's the optimal sleeping position after age 70? Experts recommend sleeping on your left side whenever possible. This position enhances circulation, allows more efficient heart pumping, and even supports digestion. For individuals prone to acid reflux or heartburn, left-side sleeping can prevent stomach acid from rising into the throat, reducing discomfort and improving sleep quality. If you find it difficult to maintain a side sleeping position throughout the night, try using a body pillow to prevent rolling onto your back. Slightly elevating your head with a supportive pillow can also help maintain open airways and reduce breathing disruption risks. And if you experience joint pain or stiffness, placing a pillow between your knees can help maintain proper spinal alignment and reduce lower back pressure. Making this simple adjustment to your sleeping position can significantly impact your overall health. By ensuring your body maintains optimal positioning for circulation, breathing, and cardiac function, you can reduce nighttime health complication risks and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. If you're still following this presentation and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to indicate your presence. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and activating notifications so you won't miss future videos. Your support enables us to continue producing quality content to inform and inspire you. Final thoughts. We've examined 4 bedtime habits that might appear harmless, but can actually endanger your health after age 70. From late-night eating to excessive fluid consumption before bed, from maintaining overly warm sleeping environments to improper sleeping positions, each of these habits can silently impact your heart health, sleep quality, and overall well-being. The encouraging news is that these risks aren't permanent. By implementing minor adjustments to your nighttime routine, you can enhance your sleep quality, reduce serious health issue risks, and wake up feeling more energetic each morning. Take a moment to consider which of these habits you recognize in your own routine. Have you experienced restlessness or overheating during sleep? Perhaps you've been sleeping on your back for years without understanding its impact. Whatever your situation, awareness is key. Once you identify the issue, you can take measures to address it. Here's my challenge to you tonight. Pay attention to your bedtime routine. Try modifying just one of these habits and observe how it affects your sleep quality. Perhaps you'll schedule your final meal slightly earlier, reduce your thermostat setting, or begin sleeping on your left side. Even a single small modification can create significant improvements over time. Thank you for joining us today. We'd appreciate hearing from you. Please leave a comment below sharing one insight you gained today and how you plan to implement it in your life. Your thoughts matter to us, so please share them freely. Reading your comments provides us with great motivation and encouragement. If you found this presentation helpful and enjoyable, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support enables us to continue producing quality content to inform and inspire you. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to connecting with you in our next video.